All right, guys, we are back with round four, Edison format, Epic Cards and Games in Hearst, Texas. We got Zach on the left playing Vayu Turbo versus Nate on the right playing Zombies. Diva Hero Zombies, I believe. So both these guys are X1. We had 5 rounds of Swiss, cut the top four. So winner moves on to the final round of Swiss, losers out. So we'll see who moves. We'll see who survives. Nate's a regular on the channel. He's got 1 win and a few second places, while Zach's still kind of new. He's been playing for like a month and a half, maybe. Anyway, Zach goes first. Activates Charge, mills Solemn, Necro, and Mirror Force. Charge is a card that I've been like on and off with on and Vayu. It can be good at times, but I don't know. I mean, it's strong in your opening hand, like as you see here. Cause so now Zach T sets. Mill 3-1 of Solemn and Mirror Force. So he's on Solemn with Vayu. I don't know. It's like people hate Solemn because they're arguing it costs you games, but it also wins you games. It's just a card that just player preference. All right, so here Nate attacks into Raiko. Mills does shoot MST Allure. He milled 6-1 ofs. Hits the bottomless, and now Nate sets another back row and passes. So let's see what Zach can do. Zach's been alternating between decks, what I've noticed. He's played Black Wings, Frogs, and Values. Pretty good. It's a good way to keep the format fresh. Usually, in the past, I would alternate, but then we had a lot of big events coming up, so then I started, like, focusing on one deck. Okay, so here comes Diva from Nate. And Zach flips up Royal Oppression. So he's got to pay the 800. I think Nate's going to forget to subtract the 800. But Nate does have Solemn, so this is a card that people are arguing about. Zach milled his, and now... So let's say if that was a Dust Tornado, it kind of would have been the same thing. But like it all depends on what you replace the Solemn with. There's going to be times when Dust Tornado is better than Solemn. It's just, All right, so he goes for Brio. He's going to search for Goblin Zombie. So he cannot use Brio when you synchro with Goblin Zombie. I believe Goblin Zombie is mandatory, that's why. So Nate searches Mazook. Ditches Mazook, puts the monster back in his hand. Banish Mazook, bring back Goblin, synchros for another level 6. Does he have game? He's supposed to be at 7,200, but that's not 72. That's 51. The only way that I don't think it's game. Let's say if he summons Plague. I think the only way it's game is if he has if Zach's back row is nothing, and if he has like another extender, like a Instant Fusion or a Book of Life, then it might be game. Yes, if he has like I said, another extender, then it's game. But it looks like Nate does not have game, so he attacks with Brionic. Now, will he attack with Goyo? And he does swing with Goyo. One thing I've noticed, because I've played Nate a few times at the locals, not on camera, but I've played everybody that you guys seen on the channel, but some more than others. And when I play Nate, he never just walks into a Gores. He's usually very careful. Some people are a little bit more risky. They'll be like, you better have it. But not Nate. So Nate takes game 1. Zach sets 2. Activates Trap, does shoot. Nate's hand is Double Miracle, Mirror Force, Goblin, Diva, and Turtle. So I'd probably send back either the Diva or the Goblin, because his hand is pretty bad. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have sent back the Turtle. If that's a Raiko, I 100% would not have sent back the Turtle. I would have done the Goblin or the Diva. Either or. This deck's pretty bricky, so man, I think I would have gone for the Diva. Yes, now he goes Raiko, but sometimes it don't matter because you mill double value off Raiko. That's crazy. So he searches Zombie Master. Yeah, Nate's just one hero away from going off. That's what I was saying. He should have. It was either the Diva or the Goblin, and then you would have been able to Raiko the Turtle. Oh man. So here Zach summons Greffer, pokes Nate for 17. We'll see. So Nate has Zombie Master. He has a monster to deal with the Greffer already if Zach doesn't have anything. So here comes Zombie Master. Yeah, so he's probably not going to call priority. There's no reason to. Unless if you're trying to like get a Mizuki in your graveyard or a Plague. So here, Zach Bottomless is the Zombie Master. Oh, heavy! Man, he's not drawing any darks. He hit Mirror Force and Bottomless. Oh, there we go. See? He should have... Dang it, man. Now, next turn, Diva's going to turn on both those miracles. Oh, yeah, and he has... Zach, man. Tax over Greffer. This is not... How many cards are in Zach's hand? Wait, Nate's at... Zach, you got to kill him, man, because he's about to Diva you. He's about to go Prodigy, Diva, Miracle. Uh-oh. Yep, this is not good. Summon Diva. Can Nate finish him off? I think if he played Gilman, he could have. But he doesn't play Gilman. Most zombie decks don't. They usually play 2 to 3 Divas. Probably 3 Divas in this deck, so... What can he make? He can make Brio. Bounce back, bounce Prodigy. Is this not game with Brio? How many cards are in his hand? Let me see. Brio. Oh, man. He goes for Stardust. How much damage would have been Brio? Brio would have been 23. Oh, that was game. Yeah, Brio double miracle because he would have had Stratos, Prodigy, 1 Diva. He could have fused with the other on-field Diva, right? So... Yes. The 0 would have been at 3,000, 3,000. Yeah, that was game. Now, would you have gone for it? Me, I probably would have gone for it. I'm already up a game. That's one thing I've said before in the past. If I'm up a game, I'm more willing to take risk game 2. And I think I would have gone for it. I mean, he has to have the Gores, right? Like, looking at his back rows, he set Bottomless. I mean, yeah, he could have the Gores, but... If he doesn't have the Gores, it's game. And you move on with the round 1, when you win the round. Let's see. Yep, I probably would have gone for it. So here, Zach activates Brain Control. Now he's going to crash the Stardust into the Ab-Zero. Flips Raikou, targets the back row. It's Roll to Creamos. Oh, wow. Those are some god mills, and Nate just scoops. Yeah, he should have gone for game. He didn't have the Gores. So I'm going to tell this story. One time, I was on the bubble of YCS Atlanta 2016. It was a full power Pepe format. I won game 1 in the mirror match. And game 2, my opponent max sees me, and I'm just thinking, do I go for game or not? I can kill him through 1 juggler, but I'm going to give him a bunch of draws off of max C if I go for it. And I was like, you know what? I'm up a game. And again, there's a lot of pressure. It's on the bubble. I win, I'm guaranteed a spot in top 32. And I just went for it, and I OTK'd him. I gave him a bunch of draws, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, if I was in Nate's shoes, I probably would have gone for it right there. He had no back row. Anyways, game 3. Nate sets a monster, 1 back row, and now Zach's got 1 set monster, 2 set back rows. Here comes Mind Control. Flips Raikou, targets the Royal Oppression, mills MST, Allure, and Brain. I hate Mind Control. Oh, man. That's one of the reasons why I like Compulse over DD Crow sometimes, because Compulse... You can, compulse your monster whenever they mind control you. Alright, so he prisons the Goblin. I mean, he doesn't even care if you give him back the Raikou, unless if Zach's got Caius. Who cares if you give him back the Raikou? What's he going to do with it? Summon Plague? Tribute it for Sirocco? Sure. So here Zach summons Greffer, ditches the Necrogarna. And, ooh, Nate with the Sighted In skill drain. So 8,000, 7,000. Attacks with Greffer into Turtle. See, sometimes I hate attacking their sets. It depends. I think one thing you should look at is see like what their resources are. Like if it's mid to late game, maybe you can attack them. If they're out of like maybe they got like one goblin left. So here, what is Nate going to do? I think he's going to crash his turtle into the goblin, get out. Sorry, into the Greffer, get goblin, and then run over both the monsters. Yes, I like this move. So he takes 5. You get goblin. Oh, you can get Mazook. I forgot. Yeah, Mazook's not bad either. You're on skill drain, so you're just getting a bunch of big beaters on the field. Oh, and he has Necro? Okay, yes. He ditched it for Greffer, and now you just crash. So he's got Raikou. Skill Drain's a really good card. So I was playing on DB the other day, and I was playing Machina deck, and my opponent just wrecked me with Skill Drain. Couldn't do anything. Alright, let's see. What else does Nate have in store? So, Zombie Master attacks the Raikou. Probably thinks it's hamster, so he's kind of, let me get rid of the Raikou in case it is a hamster. You're just going to, well, no, we're just going to wall each other off. So, here comes MST, the Skill Drain. Does Nate have Solemn? Because he's thinking about it. Yep. Yeah, he definitely has Solemn. You can see here, he is thinking long and hard about this MST on the Skill Drain. I mean, you're going to get down to 3750. And he does Solemn the MST, so we're at 3250 to 8,000. He special summons Chaos Sorcerer, which is a card some people don't like in... Oh, no, you should have called Priority! Dang! Oh, man. Oh, man. Would I have called Priority there? He would have got him. Yep. I mean, yeah, just attack. If it's hamster, you wall off each other. At least he can't, like, dust you and then flip it. Just attack him. Yep, attack. It's a Raikou, which is not going to do anything. I wonder, would I have called Priority in that scenario? No bottomlesses are gone. Maybe I would have called Priority. All right. And what's crazy is people don't like Chaos Sorcerer in Vayu. I think it depends on your build. I think sometimes the deck needs it, but the one thing I noticed when I played Greffer is most of the time, like the darks, you don't even want to banish them. Like your only darks are like Sirocco or Vayu sometimes, and you're like, I don't even want to banish these for Sorcerer. All right, so Zach summons Card Trooper but didn't mill. Why not? You can still pay the cost. It's a 400. If you weren't going to mill, you might as well should have set the dang Card Trooper. And I think this is just Zach hasn't played in a long time. Versus Nate's a regular, you know. A lot of us have been playing for months. And we've gotten a lot of new faces at the locals. And I always try to get variety on the channel because I don't want to just put the same decks over and over again. And Nate's playing zombie. So that's why he's been featured a lot on the channel. He's the one consistent zombie player. So here it looks like Nate's going to pay the cost for Zombie Master. Banishes Mally. I wonder if he sided out his Divas and his Miracles. Maybe he kept them in just because he needs the waters for Miracle Fusion. So he brings out Mally in defense mode. Yeah, this is not looking good for Zach. But like if you're playing against zombies, do you side in Dust? If I need to look at the deck list of zombie decks that have topped recently. I know Mark Garcia, who got second place at Sacramento, didn't use Skill Drain, I don't think. Did he use Skill Drain? I don't remember. Because if zombie players are siding Skill Drain, then I might side in Dust against them. So he's going to take 24 Yeah, he took 24 unnecessarily. If he wasn't going to mill, oh yeah, he does. He doesn't draw for. He doesn't drop the token. It matters. I remember one time I beat Ryan one game because he couldn't. I like attacked him with Alias. He dropped Gores. I had skill drain. He couldn't bring out the token. And I just Gemini sparked his Gores and attacked him for game with my other monster because I couldn't deal with the Gores. All right. So, I believe that match is on the channel. Me versus Ryan Knight from like a few months ago. I think I won game one, but he came back and beat me game 2 and 3. I think he won in time. That matchup always takes forever. The Frog versus Diva Hero Beat match. Yeah, so his hand is like Vayu. No, you. Oh yeah, can you synchro with it? When you. Oh yeah, skill drain negates Vayu's effect, right? Yeah, it's the same thing if you bring it out with Shuro, right? So, how does Colossal versus Colossal work? I think it works where whoever is attacking loses, because he'll be chain link 1. Yeah, turn player is Colossal mandatory or is it optional? I don't think it matters. So yeah, you're not supposed to crash Colossal into Colossal because if you're attacking, yours will be chain link 1, your opponent's will be chain link 2, and they just take your Colossal. I think that's how it works. I don't remember. Charge, mills Upstart, Mind Control. Ooh, he's an Upstart, but he milled Burial. That's one thing about Vayu that I've always noticed. Anytime I mill a power card, like a Return, a Burial, or Dark Arm, it's just not good, man. Like, your deck is so much weaker. So if I'm Zag, do I just switch Colossal to defense mode? No. You just keep it in attack, I think. I'm supposed to look up if Colossal is mandatory. I don't remember. But I remember that's how it works. Where you're not supposed to attack Colossal. Oh no, it's not mandatory. You can target one more type monster in either graveyard, special summon that target. Yes, so they're both optional. Then yeah, he will be Chainlink 1 and he will be Chainlink 2. And I think the way it works is like you both target. So like, let's say Nate tries to crash the Colossal. Zach's just gonna take whatever he targets. All right, so here, Nate normal summons Prodigy, tops for Plague, makes Armory Arm, Heavy. Oh, Heavy's himself, equips, and this should be game. Yep, Colossal Armory Arm. So Nate is moving on to round 5. We'll see if Nate can get to another top 4. Hope you guys enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, guys.